Hey YouTube, how are you? Ben Hogan, mobile app consultant and expert here. Just wanted to cover a little topic today about having an app idea, because I get told every day by various people that they've got the greatest app idea in the world, and I thought, well, do you know what? I'm just going to make a quick video and just explain it. What happens from app idea to app store. So you've got a great idea. The first thing to do is try and flesh that out. Try and get it on paper. Try and get it in a PowerPoint or a mock-up tool of some kind, like Marvel App, and just get it out of your head. Get it out of your head. Get it down and have a look at it and analyze it. At this point, do some research on potential competition. Do some research on people that are making similar apps to you, and do some research and do the pros and cons of what these guys are doing, what you like about the competitors' apps, what you don't like, what are they missing, what are you going to add, what's going to be your USP. Get all this together and try and put it in a presentation of some kind, or like a brain dump or a mind map, just so you've got it somewhere that's not sitting in your head, and you can sort of look at it and analyze it and make changes to it, and maybe share with some friends and family that you're not afraid of them going to nick your idea or anything like that. Once you've got this, you're sort of at the stage where you can start talking to a freelancer and a developer, and or developer and a designer or an app agency. So you really want to start protecting your idea at this stage. So draw up what's called a non-disclosure agreement. So if you was to do a quick Google for NDA in an NDA template, get one of these, customize it for yourself and for your product, and then start contacting some agencies that maybe you like, or freelancers. Have a look at their portfolio obviously first. Make sure that their quality of work's good. Just get a gut instinct for these agencies or these freelancers, and then tell them that what you want doing, and they'll ask for some kind of features list, which is what you've got from getting your idea out of your head. You've got a bit of a features list there, and you've got a bit of a brief there that you can send them. They'll work with you to try and sort of finalize some of the features that are going to go out on your launch version 1.0 or your MVP, depending on what you're going to call it. So once you've done that, they'll start putting times and costs next to your features, and they'll let you know. And this is probably the $1 million question, right? So how much does an app cost? Well, how much does a car cost? Depends what color car, what kind of paint you're going to have. Is it a Mondeo? Is it a 458 Italia? Is it got a turbo? I mean, you've got so many things to decide on what's going to go into your app. What platforms are you going to be designing for? Is it going to be for mobile? Is it going to be for tablet as well? Is it going to be BlackBerry? Is it going to be iOS? Is it going to be Android? There is so much to decide. So these guys that you speak to, the freelancers, if you're speaking to a freelance designer, he'll quote you on what it's going to take to do X amount of screens or views in your app, and it'll give you a cost and a timescale for those. A freelance developer for iOS will give you information on how long it's going to take him to code the app. Then you might have a web developer to do the API. He will give you information. So you need to go, if you're going to go freelancer route, you need to be the project manager of that, which is good because it's your product, and it keeps you hands-on. If you go to an agency, they'll do all that bit for you and they'll supply you a product manager, but there'll be a cost at that, probably around £650 per day. And with an agency, you're probably looking at any app starting from around £15,000. So let's just say you found your agency, you've got your non-disclosure agreement, you've done your planning, done your research, you looked at your competitors, you know the pros, you know the cons, you know what your USP is going to be, you believe in your product, you love your idea, you've fleshed out your idea, you got it on paper, you've sent it to them, they've given you times and costs, and you're going to go ahead. So they might ask for a deposit of some kind, which is relatively normal for agencies. Just be wary and do a little bit of background on them, make sure they're not going to sink. And then it goes into design stage, really. So from the wireframes, they will create their own wireframes, no doubt, and they'll go into design stage and start making something look really beautiful for you. They might do your branding, depending if it's a new brand or not. Once they've gone from the branding and the design, doing all the user interface, doing all the user experience and all the flows and so on, they probably will create what's called a Flinto prototype, I'm guessing. So they'll do some kind of sign-off prototype at this stage, and Flinto seems to be the best. So this will be an app that you sort of download, but it's only a visual app. It doesn't actually do anything or connect to anything or be able to sign up. It will just take you through a journey so you can see the flow of the app and see the screens that you've done and look at the design, the UI, and how beautiful it looks, and etc. Once you've signed this off, then that goes to the development stage, and the developers, depending on what platform, will all work from these assets that the agency build. They'll slice and dice them, and then developers will start putting them in, and you might have like core animations and all these like final polishing touches. But during the development stages, you'll get various different installs of the app called builds, and when you get a build, you'll be able to review it, give feedback to the developers and the agency. You might want to make changes. Try not to make too many changes at that stage. Hopefully you've nailed it previously in the brief, the tech brief and so on, and with the design. So there won't be too many changes because it can be quite costly. And if you can, get a fixed price for the app. Don't go for a rolling day contract and they're going to say estimated 30 days, because it won't be 30 days. It will always go over, and it's nothing worse than getting to an end of a project and you're not be able to fund it and it just being a bit stale and you're having a bad relationship. So make sure you get a fixed product price from your agencies or your freelancers. If they're good at their job, they will be able to do this. And so all the way through the development cycle, you'll be doing small amounts of testing as well, and you'll be involved in that as well as a test team, I would have thought, depending on what type of agency it is. And eventually you'll get to the end of it where you'll have a finished product and you'll start the real testing phases, or the finished development, sorry, and you'll start the real testing stages. Once you've done the testing stages, you'll have a final product ready to go to the store. And that's it. You get it sent to the store, either in your name or the agency's name, and from there you move on to marketing, which is a whole new game. Making the app, having the idea is really, really easy. Designing the app is actually quite easy. Developing the app is quite easy. Getting it found in the App Store, not easy. However, I will be doing a video like that soon. Thank you.